Welcome back, y'all. Today I bring to you Edge of Eternities. Alright. As you can see, there's like a little notch right there. Is there anything else? Yeah. Let's see. I know from looking in here at times, there used to be a serial number in some of the previous ones. Edge of Eternities. Like I said, I try not to watch any spoilers or anything on that. I don't know what's chase. Maybe we might just find a chase card in here. But let's see what these cards are doing for us. I like reading them and finding out what they can do for us. So it's Edge of Eternities, the play booster. Hey, 13 plus, you know? Only for 13 plus, you get 14 cards in this one. No. No, I'm not going to tell you how to play the game. I mean, I started when I was younger than 13. Back in alpha, between alpha and beta in Hono. Now, I don't know if there's a trick to these, if we have to flip them or anything like that, but check it out. Slivers. Everybody loves some slivers. Token creature, sliver, 1/1. What's behind it? Another token. It's still the same token. Robot. Token artifact robot. It looks like a grasshopper. Oh yeah, if you guys noticed, I got a new phone, so the quality of the video is a lot better. You can go up to 8K, but 8K 30 frames. Right now I'm doing 4K, and 8K I'll do in the future. Check that out. There's a dent on this one. Let's see if y'all can see that. There's a dent right at the corner, right there. All right, let's just look at the front. Luke's Knight Breacher. It looks almost like a Power Ranger type of stuff. And it reads, creature, human knight, for a 3 and white. This creature enters with a 1/1 counter on it for each other creature and or artifact you control. Alright, I like to have that creature. Only when a vessel is emptied of shallow eagle may the depths of light flow in to fill it. The Seraphis check, Sunstar Poet. Oh, I almost dropped this thing. Y'all saw that card try to slide off. Next one is Biosynthetic Burst for 1 and a green. It's an instant. Okay. Put a +1/+1 counter on target. Create a creature you control. It gains reach, trample, and indestructible until end of turn. Untap it. Damage and effects that say destroy don't destroy it. Oh, you don't say. Maybe in your next evolution. This says Emudian Insult. I'm liking some of these. There's some strength on this one, on these cards. Yeah, I can feel it. There's some pretty strong strength in these things. Next one is Melded Moxite. And it says artifacts for 1 and a red. When this artifact enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. For 3, sacrifice this artifact. Create a tapped 2/2 colors robot artifact creature token. Only the most skilled matter shapers can imbue Moxite with other raw energies, but the rewards are well worth the dangers. Alright. It looks like there was no trick to these, so we are going to get these cards in order. Comet Crawler, 2 and a black. Creature, Inspect Horror. It has lifelink. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, this creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Found the stranded crew in an icy labyrinth. Well, what's left of them? That's by Decrypted Log 2.23. Captain's Log. And that's a 2/3 monster. Insect creature. Sinister Cryologist for 2 and a blue. Creature Jellyfish Whisper. When this creature enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -0, -3, -0 until end of turn. It has warp for extra blue. You may cast this card from your hand for its warp cost. Exile this creature at the beginning of the next end step, and when you then you may cast it from exile on a later turn. Don't forget, I have a creature on the side. You see that? I'm getting some Yu-Gi-Oh vibes on that. Swarm Killer for 3 and a black. Creature insect warrior. Flying. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, draw a card. And it says at the bottom, the swarm lacked a natural predator, so the Eumedians became one. 2 and 4, its strength and its life. 2/4. It's a 2/4. Whoa, look at me hitting this thing. I need to be careful. I keep hitting this stand. Nutrient block for 1. 1 colorless or so. Whichever color you want. Indestructible. Effects that say destroy don't destroy this artifact. Okay, it's an artifact food. Artifacts. I love artifacts. You don't say. 2. You get for an extra 2, and you could tap it, sacrifice this artifact. You gain 3 life. Okay. When this artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Okay. What flavor do you want? Sammy, bland, dense, or vanilla? From Tamuk. It says Tanuk. Here's one. All Fate Stalker. 3, 4. That looks pretty cool, guys. Something like straight out of Star Trek or Star Wars. Creature Drix Assassin. When this creature enters, exile up to 1 target non-assassin creature until this creature leaves the battlefield. And it has warp, of course. You may cast this card from your hand for its warp cost. Exile this creature at the beginning of the next end step, then you may cast it from exile on a later turn. It says, you again. You have fallen for my creature that is to be coming in later on. Cabron Harrier for 1 red. Artifact creature. Artifacts. Robot Soldier. Whenever this creature attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token that's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice that token at the end of combat. Once the security for a Maxite mine, now a ghost in a hollowed out cavern. Alright. These cards feel different. They're a little thicker than what I'm used to. And I feel like a tougher cardboard type. Month of the Storm. 6 and a blue. Wow, that's a lot. What does it do? Creature Elemental. Flying. Has ward. Whenever for 2, you pay the extra 2. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 2. Alright. When this creature enters, creatures your opponents control get -3. Wow, -0 until your next turn. Wow, woo-wee. It's doing some work. It's just gonna take you a while to get this creature in. Unless you ninjutsu it or so. Sacred Foundry. Alright, we got it. Land, mountains, plains. At either red or white. As this land enters, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters tap. There's lands that hurt you. Oof. In order to use it. Log 2.2.119. Kiln known for its blazing forges and ancient lava seeps. The footing may be treacherous, but the metallurgy is grand. And that's by Macy's Age Chronicles. Still got 2 more. Sunset Saboteur. It has Menace. It has Menace. Ward, discard a card. Whenever this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature an opponent controls. It says light stick fools. All suns eventually set. That's for 1 and a black. 4/1 is its strength and shields. It's life type points. Cabaron Turbo Drone 2 red. Artifact creature robot scout. It is an artifact, guys. Target creatures you control gets +1/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. And there's something else behind it too. Safe, buddy. The whole planet is falling apart. We don't have time for save. Dorgan Cop Roboticist. Oh, and the last one is it's like something shooting at a planet or so. All right. Now I'm noticing there's a lot of artifacts in here, and there are some creatures doing stuff. What I'm also noticing is most of these creatures are pretty strong in this particular set so far. Guys, I thank you for watching this video. Hope you like this. I call it a rip, but it could also be called an unboxing, right? Well, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Please click like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.